Alright, so as you saw from the title of the video, all of these figures are supposed to be coming out around May. It could either be April or June, because I don't think all of these figures are going to be coming on May. But with that being said, first one here we have is a Superman wave. Of course, we're going to have Superman. We are also going to get Ghost of Zod. It could either be a transparent figure. I believe Mcfarlane is trying to do more transparent figures. In my opinion, they look cool. They look alright. But most of these figures are gonna be original since these are considered page punchers also. And last time I heard they were gonna be limited edition and not gold labeled, but in the listing it says gold labeled, so I'm still gonna put the gold label sticker here. And we also gonna get Earth 2 Superman, which is most likely Val Zod. We are also gonna get a Brainiac, and just like with page punchers, all of these are gonna come included with a comic book. Next up here we have is a sketch edition of Superman. It's going to be a pack of 4 apparently from what the listing says. And obviously it's going to be a gold labeled also. I'm not really sure what it was going to be exclusive to the same people that always get the sketch edition, which is I believe is Entertainment Earth. Next one here we have is Glow in the Dark Parallax gold labeled edition. Most likely it's going to be an Amazon exclusive. Since so far what I've seen, all the glow in the dark variants go into entertainment exclusive. Next up here we have is Batman Night's End. Now with this one, I'm not really sure if it's gonna be Batman or a different version of the Azrael that we have gotten from that was Walmart exclusive. I'm not really sure which one these two are. I'm more inclined with the other variant of the Nightfall Batman. We got also we're gonna get a Nightfall Batman. This one's gonna be a repaint. Obviously, it's gonna be a black and gray version of the one we previously got, which was gray and blue. Um, all of these figures are not gold labeled, so they're gonna be widely available for everybody. Next up here we have is the Rival. Like I keep saying in my previous videos, this is gonna be an easy repaint for Mcfarlane. All they're gonna do is just give him a different head sculpt. And he's just like a reverse version of Jade Garrick. For the vampires, here we have is Nightwing. Most likely, 100% is gonna be a Walmart exclusive, gold labeled. But it's gonna be most likely this version that I'm showing right here. This variant, the comic book variant. Next up here we have is Wally West. People kept telling me that it might be this version of Wally West, which I think will be. They're probably gonna reuse the one from the Flashpoint Flash figure. We're also gonna get Cassandra Cain Batgirl, which is new to me. That's gonna be a gold labeled. Based on the listing, it said gold labeled. In the previous ones, it didn't say nothing about gold labeled, but in this one, it does says gold labeled. We're also gonna get the first appearance of Batman. I'm really hoping that those purple gloves to that figure, and hopefully they don't drop the ball with this one, because with Superman, not my favorite. It's gonna be more likely a collector's edition figure. For Green Lantern, you have the 2-pack of Kilowog and Kyle Rayner, and like I also previously said, most likely Kyle Rayner is gonna be the same figure we have gotten already. But Kilowog is gonna be the one that people will want to get. And for build-up figures, here we have is the JLA, Justice League of America. Some people have be telling me that it's gonna be the Grant Morrison version of JLA, which hopefully it is. This is my favorite kind of cool version of the Justice League. So first one here we have is Aquaman, Batman, Superman, and John Stewart Green Lantern. And so the build-up figure is gonna be Plastic Man, which will be our first Plastic Man figure from Mcfarlane. Let's see how that goes. Hopefully it's a stretchy figure. Next one here we have is Hellbat Nightmare version. It's gonna be a gold labeled. This will be our third time getting a Hellbat figure, which is one of my favorites. He made two versions early in his when he barely got the DC license. So I'm really excited for this one. And like I said, it's gonna be a Nightmare version, so it's gonna be different to the other two we have gotten. Another gold label here we have is a Frozen version of Batman, which with that one I'm not really sure what it is. It doesn't specify what comic or anything like that. So if you know, please let me know down in the comments. Most likely they're gonna also reuse more transparent plastic on this one, since supposedly it's gonna be like a frozen version of Batman. And for classics, for DC classics, here we have is Aquaman, and also before I forget, these are gonna be digital versions. Based on what I'm seeing here from the listing, it says digital 7-inch, so it might still be a figure, but it might include an NFT, I guess. I don't know if Mcfarlane is still doing that. But yeah, this is what it says. Most likely it's gonna be a figure, so don't worry. It's also labeled as DC Classics. So I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a figure. Next one here we have is Hal Jordan Classic, also a digital 7-inch. And lastly but not least, for the digital stuff in here, here is Batman from the Court of Owls. Now this one, for some reason, it keeps saying Rebirth, but hopefully it's the new 52. I'm really hoping it's gonna be the new 52, but I don't think it will be, since we already saw an image of Batman Rebirth previously with Mcfarlane. Now for live action, here we have is Catwoman. There's gonna be two versions of her, one solo and one with the Batpod or Batcycle. Most likely one of them is gonna be unmasked, I guess, or something like that. That's if they have the rights to the actress. Hopefully they do a good job if that's the case. Also from the Dark Knight trilogy, here we have is Batman Skydive from the Dark Knight movie. With this one, I'm still unsure of what it is. Some people keep telling me this might be the skydive that he does in Hong Kong. I'm not really sure. So we shall wait and see. For another Batman here we have for live action is the Ben Affleck BVS version of Batman. This will be our first Batman figure from the BVS movie. This is one of the people that we really wanted to get. They even I made a listing and people keep telling me that they wanted this one. So I'm really happy that they're gonna make this figure finally. But like I said, all of these are quote unquote rumors. I have to say that because if not, Mcfarlane is gonna be knocking at my door, freaking shutting my YouTube channel down, which I don't want. But yeah, as always, take it with a grain of salt. Um, the animated figures already got revealed for Target, which was listed also in this video, but I removed it since you know, they already got revealed. But anyways, that's pretty much it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I know I repeat myself like with 2 or 3 other videos I previously put out, but at least with this one you will know that these figures are coming out in May, well, supposedly on May, and that you will be able to know which ones are gold labeled and which are not. But yeah, that's pretty much it. As always, I appreciate you guys for your support on these videos. With that being said, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.